Okay, so the next topic is blood vessels. Blood vessels means which is responsible for the transportation of blood. So through blood vessels, the blood gets transported to the different parts of the body. So in blood vessels, first we read about the arteries, then veins, then capillaries. Okay, so what is arteries? A for artery, A from away from heart. You just learn like this. So arteries carry blood from away from the heart. Okay, so the arteries are responsible for carrying blood away from the heart to different parts of the body. It always carries oxygenated blood. Why? Because it is supplying blood from the heart to different parts of the body. That means it always carries oxygenated blood. The exception is pulmonary artery. Okay. Next is the blood pressure is always high. Why the blood pressure is high? Because obviously it is the transporting the blood from heart to different part of the body or away from the heart to different part of the body. So definitely when the heart is pumping blood, the pressure is high. So the blood pressure is more in arteries as compared as to veins. Next, flow of blood is rapid. Next, walls of these arteries are thick and elastic because it has to maintain that pressure, that is the blood is coming from the heart. Definitely it is in the high pressure. That's why it is having the walls of this arteries are very thick. Okay. Otherwise it get ruptured because it carries very high pressure of blood. That's why the walls of these arteries are always thick and elastic. Next is lumen is narrow. The lumen is narrow. This is also a reason that the pressure of blood is very high. Lumen means the internal space of this blood vessel, of this artery. Internal space is narrow. Okay. So the blood vessels are nothing but these are a tubular type of structure from where the blood is flowing. That is the artery, veins or capillaries we are talking. So lumen is the internal structure, internal space you can say. So in the arteries lumen is narrow. If the lumen is narrow, definitely the pressure will also get high. Next, the valves are absent because the blood is already in its pressure, because the heart is pumping that blood and these arteries are carrying that blood to different parts of the blood body. So definitely due to this high pressure, the valves are absent. No need of valves, because basically the work of valve is to prevent the backflow of the blood. But the blood is already in a high pressure, so there is no need of valves. So valves are absent in the arteries. Now it is deeply seated. The place is deeply seated. It's very deeply seated. You can't see the arteries. Next is carries. It also carries oxygenated blood except pulmonary arteries. I explained. Next is veins. Veins are what? Veins carries deoxygenated blood, and again the exception is pulmonary veins. Next is it carries blood towards the heart. So it contains the deoxygenated blood. I told you due to many metabolic activities, the blood will become deoxygenated. Now it has to come to the heart to get oxygenated, oxygenated from the lungs and pumped out to the different parts of the body. For this purpose, these veins carries out deoxygenated blood to the heart. Next, blood pressure is again less here. Flow of blood is slow as compared as to arteries. Walls are thinner because they don't have such pressure as that of arteries. That's why the walls are thin. Lumen is wide. Again, this was also a reason. Here the lumen is narrow. That's why the pressure is high. Here the lumen is wide. The pressure is obviously low. Valves are present. Here the valves are present because to prevent the backflow of the blood, because already it is in very low pressure. So maybe now the blood will go backwards. So to prevent the backflow of the blood, valves are present in the veins. Next, these are placed superficially seated. Next, carries deoxygenated blood except pulmonary veins. Next function is of capillaries. Capillaries basically you can these are the connecting links between the arteries and veins. So here you can see, here this is an artery. Artery get branched and form arterioles. See here, this is an artery. It get branched and form arterioles, and then it further get branched and form capillaries. Here exchange of materials takes place in capillaries, and it again reunite to form venules, and venules again reunite to form veins. Okay, I am again repeating. Arteries get branched to form arterioles, and then arterioles get further branched to get capillaries, to form capillaries. Here the exchange of material takes place, and it reunite to form venules, and venules again reunite to form veins. Here you see the arteries and veins can get linked with this capillaries. Okay, so clear? Arteries carries oxygenated blood, exception is pulmonary arteries. Veins carries deoxygenated blood, exception is pulmonary veins, and we just discussed all these points. Okay, so we know in the circulatory system, the first point is blood, and then the blood is transported through the blood vessels, that is arteries, veins and capillaries. With the help of blood vessels, that blood is transported or circulated into the different parts of your body. And last in the circulatory system, the point is heart. The heart is responsible for pumping of the blood to the different organs. So next topic is heart.